typecasting. Okay. So before moving to the typecasting, that is today's topic. So just let's have a small recap of whatever we have done in the previous class. So in the previous class, we have done in terms of first one we have started with the comments, how to write the comments, that is single line comments and multi-line comments. I've seen, okay, instead of writing, let's write in a notepad so that it can be shared to you. So first one is called as comments. So till now, whatever we have covered. And comments, how to write the comments in Python by using the hash, and at the same time how to write the multi-line comments. 2. And within the variables, we have discussed in terms of 1, how to assign a value to a single variable. How to assign a single value to a single variable. How to assign a single value to a single variable. How to assign a single value. Just a minute. Yeah, guys, there is a small announcement. Announcement is related to online students. Okay, the link is going to be changed from Monday, and you're going from Monday onwards. You have to join it through a different source. At the end, you how stay connected till the end. At the end, I will show you how to connect it. Monday, the same whatever the present Zoom link we are using, it is not going to work. Right? The Zoom link is going to change. Done. Now, so in the last class, we are discussing about variables, how to assign a single variable and also we have discussed how to assign a multiple values. How to assign multiple values. How to assign multiple values variable, that is list, tuple, set. So in this advanced data types, we are going to assign single variable multiple values. So they are going to store the multiple values. And also we have discussed how to assign a multiple values to multiple variables. In terms of to multiple is nothing but a much like this. So at a time we can assign to the multiple values to multiple variables, right? And next discuss within how to delete the variable. How to delete single variable, that is del and space what are the variable name. And next one is multiple variables. How to delete multiple variables, right? And from there we have move on to, as the variables will store the latest value, the previous value will be automatically deleted and latest value. And also we have discussed here what is the difference between immutable versus mutable. So what are the different data types we are having? Next topic is data types. Within the data types, we have seen fundamental data types. Fundamental data types and advanced data types. Second one is advanced data types. Now within the fundamental data types, it is going to store only a single value within an object like int, float, complex. These three are numerical. So int is a with no decimal, float is a real number with decimal, complex is a complex and followed by boolean, bool, and also string. So these are all comes under fundamental data types. And next, advanced data types. The advanced data types are with respect to list, where multiple values are stored within the square brackets, tuple, where multiple values are stored within the parentheses, set, where multiple values are stored within the curly brackets, and followed by of course, we have not seen any example related to dictionary. The reason behind that is dictionary is a different data type. So that we'll discuss separately. Okay. Now, and from here, after discussing this one, I have shown you what is meant by mutable versus immutable objects. What is the difference between mutable and objects? One of the most important interview question. What is the difference between mutable and immutable objects? And all the fundamental data types belongs to immutable only. Once they are assigned, we can't change them. Okay. And so these are the different data types. Now we have also built functions, some of inbuilt functions. Now what are the different inbuilt functions we have seen? Different functions. Okay, in that first one we have seen is print function, which is used to print the value or variable. If you write inside the variable also, it will print the value only. Okay, whatever the value inside the variable, if you write directly the value itself, it will print the value. Right, this is the first one is called as print. Second one we have discussed is length function. So which is used to identify the length by string only. Length function is only on the string. Okay, it is not applicable. It is not on int, float, bool. For these three, it is not applicable. Okay, even complex. For these things, it is not applicable. Where it is applicable is, it is applicable only on the strings, list, tuple, sets, and dictionary. For it is right, the int, float, complex, and boolean, it is not applicable. It is applicable on strings, list, tuple, and dictionary. And even for sets also, it is not applicable. So later we'll discuss all these things, why it is not applicable, what is the reason behind that. For everything, one reason is there. Okay. And next, coming to the third, is used to check the address of the particular object, right? And the next one we have seen is type. Type is used to check the what is the data type, what data type it belongs to. So these are the things which we have in this class, right? Like ID, the type, and all these things. Now we are going to move on to the next one called as typecasting. Within the Python, that input function, what it will do is, it will take the input data from the user. Sir, what is the difference? I work with a small example. So here, as I have told you, Jupyter Notebook and Spider, both of them I have shown you, and I asked you to work on whichever you feel easy. Choice is yours. Sir, don't say that, sir, one day you're working on the Jupyter Notebook, one day you're working on Spider, one day Visual Code or something. So whichever you feel easy, that is the best choice. From my end, I'm showing the different options so that students will have the awareness on the different IDEs. And they'll choose as per their choice. Right? Now, what is this input function will do? Just observe this input function. it will take the input from the user. Okay, if whenever you want to give the input from your end, so it will take that one. What is the difference? Here a is equal to 10. This is by default you are writing. Means here you are not asking the user to enter the number. You are only writing the number 10. Second option is there. That option is input of. If you write the function like this, now it will show you one rectangular box. In this rectangular box, the user is going to enter the number. Same 10 number he is going to enter here. Earlier one, we are assigning by default. Directly we are only writing that one. Here it is asking the user to enter. So it will ask the user, please enter your name. My name SRK. Hey, hi SRK, how are you? Right? It will ask what is your age or what is your date of birth. Something. So to ask the user to enter the values, please enter your name, please enter your mail ID, please enter your phone number. Like this, to ask the user to enter the details, we are using the input function in Python. Now here if I write this one, input function, it is taking the 10. Now whatever the input function it is going to take, it will store in the string by default, the string data type. Means what is the meaning? So once the moment the input function was executed, in the rectangular box, whatever you have entered, it will store in the string. String means inverted commas will be added like this. Whatever you write here, it will be added inverted commas like that. So, sir, okay, you are using the input function. Done. In the rectangular box, the user is going to enter. What he has to enter? First, name. Name he has to enter. Age he has to enter, experience he has to enter, phone number he has to enter, email ID has to be entered. What has to be entered? So here, for example, if I am writing 10, I don't know for what they are asking. So now here I am going to write clearly, enter your name. So now whatever I have written within the inverted commas, that will be printed here. So that the user will understand, okay, I have to enter the name. And the user will enter his name. Right? So whatever you are writing, for example, you have entered here, enter your age. You have written like this. So it is going to print the enter your age. And the user is going to enter the value. Whatever the value the user has entered, it will just add the inverted commas like this. So for example, if ask the user, write a program, okay, write a program, ask user to enter age and add 10 to it, add 10 to it. This is the question. Now what we are going to do is, we'll ask the input, enter your age. First we'll ask the user like this. The user is going to enter my age is 24. But it is stored in the string format. For string, if you add 10, it will throw the error. For number we can add the 10, but for strings we can't add the 10. So for that reason, we have to convert this string 24 to a normal 24. A normal 24 means into 24. So converting from one data type to another data type only is called as typecasting. For this reason, we have to know what is typecasting. Okay, this is a simple example. Sir, who will ask the user and enter the 10 now? Who will ask this one? Okay, let's ignore this. Now, for example, write a program, congratulations. You have to send a congratulations message. Okay, congratulations message on maybe how many years of experience they are having. For example, they have worked under your company 5 years. So you have to send a congratulations message that congratulations on successfully completing 5 years of service in our company. Something you have to enter like this. Now you have to send a congratulations message means, first you should know how many years the user has completed, the year of experience. How many years of experience the user is having. If you are having that one, you can add this. So for all these examples, we require in terms of input function. Now whatever the input function the user has entered, okay, the value whatever they entered, it has to be stored Now in this case, sir, whether it is stored or not stored means it is not stored. Where you have, unless you are writing the equal to symbol, it will not store. This, whatever this one is there, it will execute. But storing will be done only if the left side variable is there. When the left side variable is there, only after execution it will store. For example, equal to symbol is not there means execution only will be done, but storing will not be done. Whenever there is a equal to symbol and left side variable name is there, only the saving will be done. Whatever the value is there, that value will be stored. Right? Now here what I am going to do means A is equal to, okay, input of enter your age. Now if I ask the user to enter the age, he is going to enter the age as 24. Now first right side part, in the first right side part will be executed or left side? Right side. In the right side, first inner bracket will be completed first. In the entire Python, when multiple brackets are there, inner bracket will be completed first. So first enter your age, that one is there here. After that input means rectangular box. Whenever there is input function, rectangular box. And whatever the value you have entered, it is going to store. Now what is the value of A? If I want to see the value of A, print A. Now if I print A, it is showing 24. But what is the type? So I want to know what is the data type means. Type of A. Type of A is string type. It is storing the string type. Now what I am going to do for this? Now before discussing that one, so enter your age. After that age, this is a rectangular box. Here gap is not there. So I want to give some gap. So what I am going to do means, here I am going to give the space, colon, space. Now automatically colon, space also will be printed. And the user is going to enter 24. This makes us to understand the code simple. If, sir, earlier what is the difference earlier one versus this one means, earlier enter your age and 24 is side like this. So which is rectangular box, which is normal one, we don't understand. But clearly now it is very clearly we'll understand. Clarity will be more. By writing like this, clarity will be more. Right? Is the points are clear? Now, next. Here, let's discuss the typecasting. Already in the previous class, we have discussed what is int and what is meant by float and what is boolean and strings. Now, here, already I have uploaded the notes. So, the notes, just everyone please check your Google Classroom. In your Google Classroom, within the Google Classroom, there is a Google Drive. In the drive, the notes was uploaded. What are the notes we have discussed till now? Everything was uploaded. So you can practice. Right? Now, let's get into this. So here, what are the different data types we have discussed is int type. So A is equal to 10. Print A. What is print A means? It will print whatever the value inside the A, that is nothing but 10. Type A. What is the type of A means? It is a int data type. ID will give you the address. Next, float. B is equal to 1.2. And print B. Print B means what is there inside the B means 1.2. What is the type of B means? It is a float type. Next, similarly, B1 is equal to false. Now, what is print B1? Print B1 means what is inside the B1, which is nothing but false. What is the ID of B1 and type? What is the type of B1 means? It is a boolean data type. String. When you are using the strings, whether you have written in the single quote or double quote or triple quote, there will be no difference. If you write my string 1 is equal to hello and print my string 1, means inside the my string 1, whatever is there, just you are asking hello. In my string 2 is equal to hello. If you ask a print of my string 2 also, hello. My string 3 is equal to triple inverted quotes open, hello. This one also same, no difference. Three of them will give the same answer. So whether you are writing single quotes hello, double quotes hello, triple quotes hello, there will be no difference. For single line strings, single line strings can be taken either in the single quote, double quotes, or triple open, triple close, or triple double open, triple double close. So anything you can choose. But when it comes to the multi-line, when you are having the multi-line strings, like for example, YouTube comment is there. YouTube comment will be continuing the second line also. Second line or third line, maybe, may not be. So some people will write the comments in one line only. Some people may write the comments in 2 lines or 3 lines. That comment you want to store, that comment has to be stored, means it has to be stored only with respect to triple quotes only. You can't use the single or double quotes. Triple only you have to go. When it is multi, triple only. So let's take an example for multi-line strings. So here I'm having the data science. Data science. I'm trying in the single quote. Where the value, this is the value. Right side whatever is there, that is the value. That value I'm keeping in the single quote. And if I execute this code, it is throwing the syntax error in the line 1 only. In the first line itself, it is throwing the syntax error. Forget about the fourth line print name. First line only, it is not executed properly. Now if I am changing this one to double quote, this one to double quote like this, again it is going to throw the same syntax error. If I execute, click on the execute, same answer. Now if I change this one to triple open single quotes, similarly triple single quotes close. Now it is going to work and you are going to get the data science. So whenever you are having the right side value in the multi-line, you have to go with the triple. Okay. Now, next one is where is equal to 1, 2, 3. var 1 is equal to 1, 2, 3. var 1 is equal to 1, 2, 3. What is the type of 1, 2, 3? It is a int type. Now the same var which in the inverted commas is there means 1, 2, 3 is in the inverted commas. Now what is the type of
String.
var 2? It is a string type. That is the difference. Same 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is there also. Same 1, 2, 3 here also. If 1, 2, 3 was taken in the within normally, it is a called as int type. It is called as string type. The value. So if you write the print 1, 2, 3, it will give the output as 1, 2, 3. If you write a print 1, 2, 3 like this also, it will give the same answer as 1, 2, 3. There will be no difference. Why? Because in this case also it is considering as a value only. In this case also it is considering as a value only. So in this case it is considering 1, 2, 3 as a int value. In this case it is considering this one as a string value. And finally it is printing. Now if you print a SRK like this, what is the output you are going to get? SRK only. Whether you will get that quotes means no. That quotes will not be visible. Only SRK only will be visible. So in this case it is printing the string value. In this case it is printing the int value. That is the reason inverted commas are even applicable on the numbers. Right? Basically you are printing the single value only. By default you are printing the single value. Yes. Sir, may I please ask the explain multi-line again? Yes. Multi-line strings are nothing but when you are having the strings in the 2 lines. Multi-line strings. For example, my name is Shiva Krishna. Shiva Rama Krishna. I can write like this. I can also write like this. Shiva Rama Krishna. Now this one has to be stored in a single object. One object it has to be stored. It is a string. Basically it is a string. Strings should be in the inverted commas. This should be in the inverted commas. Now single quote is sufficient or double quote or triple quote, which one is required means anything is okay because it is in the single line. But whereas this one, if you want to store like this, if you want to store as a multi-line, if you want to store, then you 100% you have to use the triple. Triple you have to open, triple you have to close. You can't take here single. For single line strings, single quote is sufficient. For multi-line, multiple quotes are required. Sir, since three lines are there, so 3 quotes are. 4 lines are there means 4 quotes are no means no. Even 2 lines also triple quote only. 2 lines, 4 lines, 5 lines, 20 lines also triple quote. Triple quote open, triple quote close. Right? So this is multi-line. Is the point is clear? Done. Next, coming to the length. Length function, what are the length is there? Here it is going to calculate the number of characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is space. And 1, 10. Total 10 characters are there. So you are going to get the length means 10 characters overall. Is the point is clear? Next, now typecasting. Next concept is typecasting. Now what is typecasting? Typecasting meaning is converting. You are trying to convert from one data type to one data type to another data type. Now, question, why? Because sometimes we may get the numerical data in the string also. At the time we have to do. Now, sir, can you tell me one practical application where we'll get this? So here, okay. Now, let's take an example. Practical examples, let us take. Now, as multiple students knows this chatbot. Okay, chatbot means automatically the AI itself will discuss. Right? First, if you open, for example, nareshit.com, you will see that there is a chatbot. It will ask, what is your name? And you are going to enter my name, SRK. Something you are going to enter from your end like this. Hi SRK, how are you? It will ask like this. How? What is the code? Here, whatever the input you have written here, whether it is SRK or XYZ or IJK, whatever the things you write, as this will be selected here. Hi IJK, how are you? Hi XYZ, how are you? Something. It will ask in the same way. So that is the code they have written. What is the backend code of this one means? So let's take an example. It will ask the user to enter the input. Enter your name. Enter your name. Something like this. Okay. After entering my name, it is going to store in a variable A. And it is going to print. Hi SRK. Hi. Whatever the value I have entered there. Hi. How are you? How are you? Okay. Hi. Exclamation mark. Something like this. Now here I am going to enter SRK. First it will ask enter your name. I am entering my name is SRK. Hi SRK. How are you? That is the code in the backend. Next it will ask what is your mobile number. I'll enter some mobile number. This time it will not print that mobile. It will save. Next time it will ask which course you are interested. Data science. Immediately say wonderful SRK, you have chosen a right course. Name will be selected like that. Course is also wonderful course automatically. Something. They have written the prefixed course where it will take some part from the user. In that some numbers might be there, something will be there. Some people will ask with respect to can I get a discounted fee. For that it has to give the reaction. So the chatbot, completely what are the artificial intelligence is there, that artificial intelligence, wherever the text data works, wherever you see the text in Python, it is equal to string. Simply it is equal to string. So if the project was executed using the Python means 100% they have to use the strings. Is the point is clear? For example, as I've told you, you have to send the congratulation message based on the experience. So first you are going to ask how many years of experience you are having. Okay, he is going to enter 5 years of experience. Here I am going to write congratulations on successfully having a experience. A means 5 years of experience completed. So every company they are going to send specially some messages to their employees on the whenever they are having the birthday or whenever they have completed 1 year of experience, they'll send one SMS. How? What is the backend code for that? Means it is a fixed code. They have automated, just it will collect the data and it will fix that one. That project also we are going to do in the further. Okay. Now typecasting is nothing but converting from one data type to another data type. For example, you are having the int. Now whatever the int value is there, a is equal to 10. Now I want to convert this one from to float. How to convert to float means function is float of. If you want to convert to int means int of. If you want to convert boolean means bool of. If you want to convert string means string of. If you want to convert to list means list of. If you want to convert tuple means tuple of. If you want to convert set means set of. If you want to convert dictionary means dict of. These are all the functions. Now let's see. First let's start with the int. First let us complete all the fundamental data types in detail, then we'll go to the advanced. Let us not focus on the advanced data types first. Let's focus only on the fundamental data types. Once it is completed, we'll focus on the advanced. So int, float, bool and string. These are the four. Sir, complex also is there? No sir. Complex is not used by the data scientist. So just you can ignore that one. That is not related to us only. Okay. Now, so for example, you are having some int. Int can be converted to float? Can a int can be converted to bool? Can a int can be converted to string? We are going to check. Similarly, float to int, float to bool, float to string. Similarly, bool also. Bool to int, bool to float, bool to string. Similarly, string to int, string to float, string to bool. Okay. 1, 2, other 3. So let's start with the first one, int. Int a is equal to 10. Now I want to convert the int to float. First let us see how to convert a float. So float of 10. So it will give the 10.0. Just it will add the 0.0 for that. What are the number you write here? It will add the 0.0. 100. What are the number you take? Just it will add the 0.0. Even if you take the minus also, not a problem. Right? So inner part is int. Inner part is int. Int means there should not be no boolean, no decimal. So for example, 23.2 is there. Already it is float. Float to float, what will be there? Same answer only will be there. So when you are trying to convert the inside int will be converted to float in this way. Now similarly, int to bool. So bool of 10. For example, 10 is there. Bool of 10 or simply bool of a. If you write bool of a, what happens? Whether a is a variable or a value. If it is int like this, it is a value. If it is like this, it is a variable. So now variable. So bool of a, variable. Whatever the value is inside the a. What is value inside the a? 10. So if you write bool of 10 also, bool of a also, no difference. If you write bool of a also, in the backend, it has to fill the a value 10 only. First it has to replace that a is equal to 10 and it has to execute. So if you write bool of a or bool of 10, whatever it is, if you write, it will give the output as either true or false. For which one it will give the true, for which one it will give the false means only for 0 it is false, other than 0 everything is true. Other than 0. Other than 0 everything is true only. Only 0 is considered as false. So bool of 10 means output. What is the output of bool of 10 means true. Even if you write 100, 1000, what are the number? Even it is minus also. Minus. Any number you write, it will give the output as true. For only for 0, it will give the output as false. Remaining everything, it will give the output as true. Right? Next, how to convert a int, a normal int to string. How to convert means just it will add the inverted quotes. Just it will add the quotes like this. That's it. Right? So in this case, just it is adding. So whatever the int is there, int 10 can be converted to float means yes, possible. 10.0. It can be converted to bool. Yes, that is also possible. It will give the output as true. Can be converted to string. Yes, this is also possible. That's it will add the inverted brackets like this, inverted commas. Is the point is clear? So int can be converted to other three formats. Even minus 10. Always when we practice, we have to practice int means one positive number, one negative number, one zero. Whenever you are working on the float also, you have to take one positive number, one negative number, one zero. Number means these are the three options. Okay. So just we are going to try. So if you try with minus 10, then also you will get the minus 10.0. For minus 10, you will get the true. For string, you are going to get the minus 10 like this. Inverted commas will be added. So now how many characters are there here? Means 3 characters are there. So if you add here minus 10, you are going to get minus 10 inverted commas like this. Is the point is clear? Yes. Bool. Bool means either true or false. These two values comes under Boolean values. These two are called as Boolean values. We are having numerical values, non-numerical values, Boolean values. Boolean values means true and false. Out of true, only caps lock T, small letter RUE is only called as Boolean. Sir, what about the TRUE? It is not called as Boolean. This one also is not called as Boolean. Only caps lock F and ALSC. True also caps lock T, URE. Right? Next. This. So in this way. Now question mark. First question. From based on this first question. What is the first question we are going to have is, for example, you are having like this. Total how many digits are there? For this number, total how many digits?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 digits. Write the Python code for this. To count the number of digits of the given number. What is the Python code? First, we are going to convert this one to string. String means it will add the like this. Now once it has added, now we can apply the length function, right?
Right.
Length function, it will give the 6. So the same thing. So just here I am going to take the 10 lakhs. 10,000, 1 lakh, 10 lakhs. 6. Overall 6, 1 lakh. So 6 are there. Now these 6, I want to calculate the length function. If I apply directly length function like this, it will throw the error because length function cannot be applicable on the int. It is saying that int has no length function. Int is not having, float is not having, boolean is not having. Now what I have to do? But I have to calculate the number of digits. Now for that what I am going to do means, first I will convert this one to string like this, and if I count. Okay sir, you are converting like this, okay. Assume that, okay, this is in the A. A is equal to something. You are having like this. Now length of A, if you ask, it will throw the error. Now what I am going to do is length of string of A. Now how many brackets are there here? How many open brackets are there? How many closed brackets are there? 2. In that, which one is inside? Out of all of them, which is more inside? A. First A will be replaced. For that what has to be applied? String. This one. For that what has to be applied? Length. This one. Output is 6. First number will be collected. For that string will be applied. For that length will be applied. And then it is going to give the output like this. 6. If I execute, output is 6. Now 6 has to be stored. You want to store this 6 also. B is equal to. Now here is equal to is there, brackets is there. As per the Python rule, first right side part or left side part?
Right side.
Right side. Inside the right side, multiple brackets are there. Which bracket first? Inner bracket. So first right side everything will be completed and it will get the 6 value. That 6 value will be stored in the B. And now if I ask print B, what is inside the B means, it will give the output as 6. Is the point is clear? How the Python will execute means in this way. For that reason I have shown you, without executing this one I have shown you, before to this first I have shown you only A. What is A? What is A means 1 lakh. For that if I apply string of A, what is the output of string of A? String of 1 lakh. For string of A, if I apply the length function, what is the output of this one? 6. Like that the Python will work. Letter to letter. Right? Is the points are clear? Now, sir, in this given number, how many zeros are there? How many ones are there? I want to even count that one. That programs we are going to enter into the next in detail. First, after completing the typecasting, we'll enter into that programs and we'll identify what everything. Now, similarly, float also. How to convert a float to int? Take any float value, some float value. Like I'm taking here 0.96, some number. This I'm going to convert to int. When I convert to int, after the decimal, whatever the number is there, it will be deleted. Before to the decimal, whatever is there, it will give that one only. Sir, 0.96 means round figure 1, no sir. That is called as round function. That is not the int function. There is a separate function called as a round of 0.96. That will give you 1. Int function will not make the round figure. Int function will give before to decimal whatever the number is there. Round figure function will give the round number. These are the two different functions. What is the int function means? It will convert the given data to int. Whatever the round function means, it will give the round figure of the given number. Okay. Is the points are clear, guys? This is a different, this is different. Next, similarly, if you take the float of 0.1, okay, let's try with the bool of 0.96. What is the bool of 0.96? Other than 0, everything is true only. Whether it is 0.0001 also, it is true only. Even if you take 0.01, output is true. But if you remove this 0, only 0.0 is there, it is false. Is the point is clear? Only for 0 it is false. Other than 0, even. Sir, for example, minus 0.023. True. Other than 0, anything is true only. 0 na, non-zero na. 0 means false, non-zero means true. That's it. Only one question. Okay. So, next one is how to convert a float to a string. Okay. So, this float value 0.96. Let's take an example, same example, 0.96. Now, 0.96 is converted to int. How? And you got the answer as 0. Next, 0.96 is converted to bool. What is the output you have got is true. Same 0.96 you are converting to string. When you convert, it will add the inverted brackets like this. Now, total how many characters are there inside the string? 4 characters. 0, 1.1916. Total 4 characters are there. So, if you ask like this, it will give this one. According to the string, dot is not the decimal now. It is full stop. If it is same dot, whatever this dot is there, this we used to call in while decimal dot 15.23, 14 point, something we used to call like this. But in the text, the same dot is called as full stop. Okay. Something. Is the point is clear? Right. Now, one student is asking the question, sir, bool of int of 0.96. What is the answer? Now, tell me guys, which bracket will be executed first? Inner. That is first 0.96. For 0.96, what is the int?
False.
0. Bool of 0. What is the bool of 0?
False.
False. Now, if I execute this one, this is the output. Let's cross check whether we are going to get the same or not. Bool of int of 0.96. Is the point is clear? Simple. And this concept, completing inner bracket first followed by outer brackets like this concept only is called as functional programming. This concept is called as functional programming. If they ask you what is meant by functional programming means, sir, inner bracket completing first is called as functional programming. That's it. When you are having the multiple in a single line itself, you can write the multiple separately, no need to write. Directly it will be converted. Right? Is the point is clear? Done. How it is false? I told you now. Why it is false? this one. First int of 0.96. What is the output of 0.96? 0 for that bool. For this, first it will apply this one. So the output of this one is 0. For this, bool will be applied. Next concept is how to convert a bool to a int. Means, for example, true is there. Now true has to be converted. Earlier what we have converted is 10. First we have taken 10. 10 is converted to 10.0. 10 was converted to true. 10 was converted to string of 10. Later we have taken some example called as 0.96. 0.96 was converted to 0 when it is int 0. When it is bool, it is true. When it is string, 0.96. Now I am going to take the true. Value is set true. True has to be converted to int. So first I am going to take the bool. Boolean I am going to try to int. Boolean to float. Boolean to string. Boolean to boolean, no need. Already it is in the boolean only. Again, why to convert in the same thing? Nothing. You are converting from one to another. Right? Now, let's take with an example. First, let's start with the true. Followed by false. First, int of true. Int of true means int of true will be considered as 1. Int of true will be considered as 1. False of true, that is float of true, 1.0. And a string of true, inverted commas. Just it will add the inverted commas like this. So int of true means 1. Similarly, float of true means 1.0. String of true means just it will add the inverted commas. Now similarly, same boolean false also is there. In the boolean, two values. One is true and one is false. Now let's try with the false. Let's convert the false. Now when you convert the false into int of false, 0. Float of false, 0.0. Next, string of false, just add the inverted commas for the false. That's it. This is not it. Right? So int of false is 0. False float of false is 0.0 and string of false is inverted commas. Is that clear? Now let's start. Last one is called as most important one, which is strings. How to convert a string to int, string to float, string to bool. Most important. Why? Because input function will take the string only. That is the reason. When compared to others, why it is important means because input function will take everything in the string format. So that is the reason. Now let's see this. Okay. Yes. String also considered as yes, 1. 1 with inverted commas is called as string. 1 is called as int. 1.0 is called as string. This is string, int, this is float. Same one. Yes, sir, while converting the bool to others, we can't get any other value 0 or 1? No. No, you are going to get either 0 or 1. Okay, true will be considered as 1, false will be considered as true. So now, what is the importance of this? Let's understand the importance. Why they have created this one? By zeros and ones only they have given. Why, sir? Generally, for example, 24 is there. 24 bool also true only, no, sir. And if you take bool of even 50 also true only, no, sir. Even bool of 1 also true only, no, sir. But when we are trying to convert this output, whatever we are having in terms of int of 1, int of true, when you are trying the int of true, why it is giving only 1? Why not 24? Why not 45? Or why not 50? Why only 1 every time? What is the reason? Let's understand. Now let us assume you are having in the Excel sheet like this one table. Okay. In that table there is a column name called as X. that column is having values 24, 30, 50, some missing values there, and 80, 90, 25, again missing values there, 46, something, some numbers are there like this. In this entire, how many missing values are there? 2 missing values, because it is visible for you. For example, same way 20,000 records are there. Are we going to count manually one by one like that means? No. For that, what we are going to use means, we are going to use in terms of some functions which is called as is null. There is a function called as is null, and it will check whether this value is a null value or not. If it is a null value, true. If it is not a null value, false. It is a null value? No, false. It is a null value? False. It is a null value? False. It is a null value? True. It is a null value? False. It is a null value? False. It is a null value? False. It is a null value? True. It is a null value? False. For everything you are going to get true or false like this. Dot sum. Sum is addition. You are going to add all these things like this. Now when you add like this, T will be considered as 1, F will be considered as 0. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 plus 0, total is 2. So in the given data, 2 missing values are there. Even it is 20,000, 30,000 records also, logic will remain same. In just writing one single line of code like this, we are going to identify all the missing values in the data. How many are there? Count. And for at that time, this true has to be converted as 1. That is the reason they have created the boolean value to 1. Is the point is clear? Right. Instead of 1, if they have converted any other numbers, we can't use that functions. We can't work also in the future. There will be no use also, because it is going to give every time randomly one number. What is the use of that? Right? Now, next one is string. Now, as I have told you, the most important part is strings. How to convert the strings to int, to float, and to bool. Now, there is a most important interview question. What is the question is, can a string can be converted? Can a string can be converted to int? This is the interview question. Can a string can be converted to int? Answer. What is the answer is yes and no. Yes is if string consists of, if string has numerical value. If string has other than numerical value, it is not possible. If string has other than numerical value, it is not possible. If any one special character is there also, it is not possible. Other than numeric, nothing is possible. The entire value should be numeric only. So, for example, 1, 2, 3 is there. It is possible. 123 yes is there. It is not possible. Only numeric, pure numerical format only it is possible. So let's try with the example like this. First, I am going to try the example with 123. Okay, where I am having the string with only numerical, a string with the float, a string with other than numerical hyphen s or something. You are having something like this. If this can be converted to int or not? Yes, this can be converted. How it will be converted means inverted brackets, inverted commas will be removed, and just it will give 1, 2, 3. And it will give 1, 2, 3 like this. Now this can be converted. This is possible. Now if you ask the same thing in terms of 123.4, it is going to throw the error because one dot is there. Sir, one dot is there. It is what is this is called as, basically forget about the inverted commas. Inside the inverted commas, what is there? What is that? Float. It is int type of float type of float type. So it can be converted to float. but it cannot be converted to int. What about this one? It is either int or float. No, it is neither int neither float. So it cannot be converted. Neither int it cannot be converted, neither float also it cannot be converted. So let's try with instead of 123.4, let us try with 123-4. It will throw the error. Sir, now let us take like this. Minus 1234. Now what about this one? Is the point is clear, everyone? So this only exclusively observe this one only inside the value. If this value is int miss, then it can be converted. If internal value is float miss, it can be converted to float only. If internal value is other than int or float miss, it cannot be converted. Is the points are clear for everyone? So let's take an example for first only 1, 2, 3. Positive 1, 2, 3. This is the first example. Second example, example number 2, minus 1, 2, 3. This is second example. Example number 3. Let's try with the example number 3, 1, 2, 3, dot 4 or dot 5, something. It will throw the error. Now, this one, float of 123.4. Is that possible? Yes. Simply it will give the 123.4. Now the same thing, if I ask similarly with only 123, then also it is possible, 123.0. Now if I ask the same thing, one more example, float of 123s, it will throw the error. If it is a numerical value will be converted. If it is non-numerical, from where I have to bring? Sir, we are having in terms of ASCII, no sir. You can use ASCII, right? Like a small letter A, caps lock A, different numbers are there now. Okay. For alphabets, you are going to use this one. For exclamatory mark, for question mark, for hyphen, for at the rate of, for dot. How many special characters are there? For all the special characters, one if you use, there will be no use. So simply it will throw the error. It says that I can't convert. Okay. Now what about this one? Bool. In the bool, I am having string of 123.
True.
I told you bool of 0 only is called as false. Other than 0, everything is called as true only. So it is not 0, so true. Even 120 SRK also true. Anything is true. Other than 0, anything is true. Now, tell me guys, what is the output of this one? I see. Now, when I am asking a question, my requirement always will be, I required correct answer, not the quick answer. Think before you are answering and write the answer in the notes. Write the answer in the notes. See guys, just let me have it an example. Before going to this question, let's have a small example. You are in the interview room. The interviewer has asked you the question 5 into 10. This is the question the interviewer has asked. First you told that, sir, 54 sir. Past within a second only, minute second only, 54. Sorry. Sir, 52 sir. Oh, sorry sir. Sir, 50 sir, it is fixed. If you say like this, is that okay for you? If I do this type of drama in front of you, is that okay? Who asked you to tell the wrong answer? Who asked you to rectify? Final I am saying the 50 only now. Final answer is correct answer only, right? First I have told 54. Later I only told 52. Later I only told the 50 also. Now finally I am saying the correct answer now. Are you going to focus my correct answer or are you going to focus on my drama? Now in similar way, if you are doing in front of me, now which one I have to focus? So instead of giving a quick wrong answer, take 1 minute of time and give me the correct answer. Cross check yourself, and while speaking outside, you have to give the correct answer. After giving that one, sorry sir, I have not seen that one sir. Don't do this type of things in front of me. Time waste. Before giving that answer only do that. Okay, after giving the answer, if I say like this, Abba, this one only I have missed sir. Sorry sir. Don't do all these things unnecessarily. The way you practice, the same thing will be replicated in the interview. Assume that I am an interviewer and asking a question. You are not saying the answer now. This is a question only, right? Assume that I am an interviewer. Think and give the answer. Not only now, guys, whenever in my entire batch, the same thing has to be continued. Right? I want the correct answer. Think. Write in the notes 1, 2, 3 lines, 4 lines. If you require, write. Nothing problem. Don't worry about the 10 rupees book or 10 rupees pen. 18 rupees, 18,000 fees only important. 10 rupees is not important. Okay, don't think that pen will be competed. So first bool of 12. Bool of 12 is true. This is the first one. True, for true, int will be added. What is the output of int of true? 1. For that, string will be added. What is the output of this? String of 1 like this. For this float, what is the output of this? 1.0. 1.0. If you write in the notes, maximum 4 lines will be there. But you will get a correct answer. Don't worry about the 4 lines in the notes. Worry about the correct answer. That is the important. Okay, if you write 4 lines or 40 lines also not a problem. But correct answer is important. Right? Is the points are clear? So the same question was asked in the Microsoft exam. If I tell you, it will be a silly question. Okay, let me try. Microsoft questions. Microsoft certification questions in Python. Just I am typing in the Google in front of you like this. Now I have got some website. Just I am trying to click on this website. It is saying this is something exam code. This is the exam code and click on this. Now here it is asking first question. Question number 1. You are writing a Python program. The program collects the customer data and it has to store in the database. The program handles a wide variety of data. You need to ensure the program handles the data correctly and it has stored in the database correctly. Match the data type code segment. So whatever you are having here, you have to write here that data type. So both the data types matches only, it will store in the database. Otherwise, it will throw the errors. So what is this data type? Age is equal to 2. It is a int type. What is this? Boolean. What is this? String. What is this? Float. Of course, juveness is high. Let's decrease the juveness. It is the int. It is boolean. It is string. It is float. And it is the again string. This is the answer. If you open the correct answer, this is the answers. This is the silly question according to us as of now. But in the examination for this silly question also, some students will make the mistake. What they are called as then. For silly questions also, some people in a flow, they will complete and they will come outside and they will say that I have given. After that, sorry sir, in the flow I have went sir. They know the correct answer, but in a flow, they will say something like this. See guys, completing the Microsoft certification is one type miss. Not only Microsoft, anything. So what are the certification completing is one type miss. Completing the certification with 100 percentile is second part. I want this one. I want 100 percentile marks. Why sir? See, if they ask you to introduce yourself, obviously everyone knows in the interview room what is the first question miss? Introduce yourself. When you are trying to introduce yourself, sir, I am a Microsoft certified in Python. In this way, introducing one way. Second way, sir, I was a Microsoft certified in Python with 100 percentile. When you got that much of 100 percentile, you will slay in a slow way or in a stress way. Confidence also will be there, right? with 100 percentile. Oh, you have got 100 percentile. Obviously, the interviewer will ask like this, right? And he will get a positive impression on you. And based on that impression, he will ask with respect to different questions, and automatically weightage will be more. And when compared to others also, at least this person is having more knowledge. These are all the advantages. So we require this one. When we get this one, we should not keep silently. We have to use that one. We have to project ourselves. In the resume we have to project, in the interview also we have to project. To project that one, we require first. So for that we require practice. Simple. Right? Next, question number 2. Of course, this was not completed yet. I think this one was completed. It was okay. Actually, this one only we are going to do. After completing this one, we'll come back. Okay, so we have seen the typecasting, right? Now let's enter into the next concept, is called as input function. So in the input function, it is going to color the data. Now, whatever the input information they have collected, input of enter your age, and I'm entering the 24, and it has to be stored in the A into 24, not as string 24. Now for that, what I'm going to do means, here I'm going to write int of. Now in this particular cell, for this cell, if I execute, which part will be executed, right side or left side? Right side. Whenever equal to symbol is there, right side. Right side means again brackets are there. Which bracket first? Inner bracket. What is inner bracket? Enter your age. So first this one has to be executed. First this one. After that it has to be executed this one. Now whatever the value are entering here, it is string 24. This string 24 has to be converted to int and 24. Now, so what are the right side is that 24. Now 24 will be stored in the A. Now what is the type of A? It is a int type. So just I'm going to write here, and I'm entering here with respect to 24. And after entering 24, I'm printing A 24 only. But this time what is the type? Means int type. What is the difference between this one? Okay, here I'm going to write this and also this. Similarly, copy and paste. So for this, without using the int, we'll write. With int, we'll write. So without int, first enter your age. I'm entering 24. Now what is inside the A? First A, what A will store? String 24 will be stored in the A. Now print A. What is the print A? 24 is printing. What is the type of A? It is a string type. Now when you do this one, int of, now it's the same thing, 24. Now what is A? This time int 24 will be stored. What is print A is 24, and what is the type of A is? It is going to give the int type. What is the difference above versus below is int type, string type. So int of, input of. So when you are having the multiple brackets, inner bracket will be executed followed by outer. Right? Now just I'm going to have the one more example here. Enter your name. It is asking enter your name. My name is SRK. Enter your age. My age is always 24. Enter your years of experience. I am having 13 years, 14 years of experience. Okay, don't ask the question 14 years experience, how age 24, example purpose. Okay.
String.
Now, what is the type of name? What is the type of name is string type. What is the type of age? That is also string type only. What is the type of experience? That is also string type only. Everything are string. What are the data you have entered? Everything is string. Now, next question. This one. Now tell me guys. The next concept here. Next concept is called as string concatenation. That is the next concept. Okay, so we have discussed typecasting, next concept is called as here typecasting we have completed. After typecasting, we are entering into the input function. We have seen how to work on the input in Python. Always input in Python will use the input function. And output function in Python. What about the output function in Python? What is the output function in Python, miss? It is nothing but print function. So input in Python, whenever you want to give the input data, you are going to use the input function. Whenever you want the output data, you are going to use the print function. Right? Next concept we are going to discuss is called as string concatenation. Within the strings, string concatenation. Now what is meant by string concat? Okay. Now let's see the next concept, string concat. No, Bhavin is asking the question, does input and output both deals with string only? No, input function only with string. Print function, inside the print function, can you write 12? What is the output of this? 12. If I write print of 12.0, what is the output of this? 12. If I write print of this one, what is the output of this? What is the print of SRK? What is the output of this? So here you can use inside int value, you can use float value, you can use string value, anything you can use. Absolutely not a problem. But whereas input function, whatever you are writing in the rectangular box, it will be stored in the string only. Is the points are clear? Now, next concept is called as string concatenation. Yes, why we have to print and output? Yes, so print function is, it is going to print the output. What are the values you are taking? For example, a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, c is equal to a plus b. Okay, you have written the Python code like this. Okay, in the cell you have written like this, and you have executed the cell. What is the output of this cell, guys? Nothing will be the output. So first a is equal to 10, it will create one object. B is equal to 20, it will create one object. Here is equal to right side. What is right side? First it will execute, that is 10 plus 20, 30. For 30 it will create one object. Okay, you are asked to create the objects, it has created. Where you asked to print. So it didn't ask to print anything, so it will not print anything. First line was executed. What is the meaning of first line? Save 10 in A. That is the meaning of 10. First line meaning is save 10 in A variable. That is the meaning. It has saved. What is the meaning of second line? Save 20 in the B variable. Saved. What is the third line meaning? First you do the addition of A and B. Whatever the output you have got, store that one in the C. That is the meaning of third line. It has done. Where is the word of output is there? Show the output, whatever the value, final answer you have got, where is that? So nothing is there, so nothing will be printed. So if you execute the code like this, A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to A plus B. Everything was done. First line was executed, second line was executed, third line executed. No error. But no output. Why no output means? No, nothing you ask it to print. When you ask something to print or when you ask something to give something, then they will give. If you don't ask anything, why they will give? Is the point is clear, guys? So just if here I am adding the print C. So print C means whatever the value is inside the C, it is going to print. If I ask print A comma B comma C means what is A 10, what is B 20, what is C means 30. When I ask print, it will print. Clear, guys? Next one is called as string concatenation. String concatenation. String concatenation means two strings will be concatenated, combining to the multiple strings into one string. Either 2 or 3 or 4, whatever it is, combining multiple strings only. For example, if you try to concat SRK with 1, it will throw the error. Because this is string, this is int. No, both of them should be strings only. Left side also should be string, right side also should be string. In between plus symbol should be there. Okay, for left side string, right side string, in between plus symbol is there, means these two will be combined into one. Now hello. Okay, let's clear the outputs. What are the outputs are there? Let's clear. So first one is hello, is the string. Right side also string. In between plus symbol is there. So it is going to combine the both of them, hello SRK, into one single string. Sir, in between gap is not there. No sir. Where is gap? Just it will combine both of them side by side. Just side by side. First string, second string. Attached side by side. Sir, but I want a hello space SRK. Okay, for that two options are there. What are the two options? For this, what are the hello SRK in between you want the space means, for the first word you give the last space. You'll get the space like this. That is first option. No sir, not this one. Hello will be asterisk, SRK will be asterisk, not this one. Then first one hello, last one is hello. In between you add the string called as space string. Now three strings are combined. First string is hello. For that space is added. For that SRK is added. Three strings are combined and you are going to get an output like this. So just add the space in between them in this way. If you want to do the concatenation. Other options are also there. In furtherly we will discuss. Multiple options are there in Python. Sir, in Python, one of the biggest advantage is easy. Second biggest disadvantage is multiple options are there. To complete one question, multiple options will be there. Why they have created these many options means one people will feel one will be easy, second person will feel second one is easy as per their choice. Right? Now, next hello plus 2. Hello is in the string, 2 is in the int. It is going to throw the error that what is this? It can concat only string to a string, not to int. Clearly, error also very clearly it is saying. String concatenation can be done only between string to string, not to int. Next, now hello 2. I want hello 2. Then 2 has to be converted as the string. How to convert 2 as a string means add the inverted commas or string of 2. These are the two different options you are having. So again hello plus 2, hello 2 or string of 2. First inner bracket will be executed, that is string of 2. For string of 2 hello will be added. Is the point is clear? Everyone. Now let us execute some questions in the Microsoft exam related to this. What are the two things we have discussed? One is typecasting with input function. Second one is string concatenation. For this, let us see the Microsoft questions. Now, this is the first question. You are an intern of ABC Electric Cars Company. You must create a function that calculates the average velocity of a vehicle at 1320 feet track. The output must be precise as possible. Precise means something. You have to understand. I will not tell that. How you should complete the code? To answer, select speed calculator, distance is equal to input of enter the distance in feet. How many feet you have completed? Generally, what would be the feet? 1 feet, 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, what are the things? And time. Input of enter the time in seconds. How many seconds you have done? Now what we have to use? Inter, stringer, floater. Inter, stringer, floater. Which one? In this case, what we have to use? In this case, what we have to use? Write the answer in the notes. Write answer in the notes. For first one what? Second one what? If you want, you can read the question one more time. Just give me 1 minute. I'm trying to zoom. Let's zoom. Yeah, please read the question if required. Completed? So now, what is the answer for the first one? So first one we are having with respect to int, because the feet, whatever the feet or foot is there, what would be the generally the feet with respect to int? 1 feet or 2 feet or 3 feet. So, and what about this time in seconds means? It will be in the 4.5 seconds, 5.2 seconds, 3.4 seconds, like this. Sir, for example, if I select the first one also float, what happens? Nothing is going to happen. If you even select int or float also, not a problem for the first one. But second one is compulsory float. Okay. Now, this is the question number 1. Now, let's try with the question number 2. What is that question is? This is one of the important question. You are creating a Python program that shows a congratulation message to employees on their service anniversary. Earlier I told you something now. You need to create this number of years of experience and print a congratulatory message. You have written a following code. Line numbers are included for your reference. Line number 1, line number 2, line number 3. These are the line numbers. Okay. Sir, here in your case, you are having the line numbers. What are the side? Sorry. Whatever you are writing here, you are having the line number 1, 2, 3. These line numbers are not visible in our Jupyter notebook. Means just here in the view, you can add the line numbers. If you add the line numbers will be visible. If you don't add the line numbers will not be visible. That's it. If you want, you can add the line numbers. Just you have to click in the view, line numbers. This one. Okay. Otherwise, line numbers will not be visible. Okay. Done. Now, this is the question. First, start is equal to input of how old were you on your start date. Means it is asking some years of when you are entering in the company. When you have joined the company, at that time, how much years you are having? 24. How old you are today? 26. Assume. Now, how many years completed? 2 years. Now, it has to print that congratulations on 2 years of service. It has to give like this. Congratulations on 2 years of service. It has to send a message like this. This is the code. It has to send. Which one will send like this? Let's observe. First, congratulations on. It is a string. Plus int of end. What is int of end? End is 26. String 26. String 26 will be converted to int, that is 26 minus int of string of 24 minus 24. 26 minus 24, 2. Now, congratulations plus 2 will be added. Is that possible? No. Is that clear? So, option A is a wrong answer. Now, let's try with the option B. Option A is wrong. Everyone is okay with option A? Why it is wrong? Because the output of this one you are going to get as a int type, which cannot be concatenated with the congratulations. Because plus symbol is there in between. Sir, instead of plus symbol, if comma is there, print function na, comma is there, then it is considered as first value. This is considered as second value. This is considered as stored value. Then no problem. If comma is there, no problem. But comma is not there. Plus is there. Plus means concatenation. So concatenation means string has to be concatenated with the string only. Now this one. First this part. What all this part is there? That is string of int of end minus int of start. Now str of int of 26 minus int of string of 24. Now string of 26 minus 24, string of 2, which is 2. Congratulations on 2 plus this. So it is okay. This is okay. Now let us try with the third one. Congratulations and this one. Int of end minus start. What about the end minus start means? Int of string 26 minus string 24. First inner only is not possible. String 24 minus string 26 minus string 24 is not possible. 26 minus 24 is possible, but this is not possible. So it is a problem. So it is an error. It is also not correct. Next, this one. Congratulations on this string of end minus start. That is string of string 26 minus string 24. This is also not possible. This is not possible. This is not possible. Then what is the answer, miss? Option B is the answer. It take 1 minute more time if I write like this, letter to letter. If I write in the notes also, for me 1 minute more time also not a problem, but I want the correct answer. My requirement is keeping the B as the correct answer in the examination. That is my requirement. If the exam is for 3 hours, in 1 hour only if I complete the exam and if I come out, remaining 2 hours, what I have to do? I have to do the chit chat or see the WhatsApp messages only now. After 3 hours if I come also, I will do the same now. In that much of hurry, I have to come outside the examination hall. What is the requirement for me? I will stay in the hall only, and I want to give the maximum correct answers. If the time is still left also, I will cross check myself. Because my requirement is marks, not with respect to coming out of the examination hall. Giving the importance, which one is more important, giving that one is important. Is the points are clear, guys? So option B is the correct answer for everyone. Clear? Reason clear for everyone? Now, string 26 minus string 24 is not possible. What about the string 26 plus string 24? What is the output of this? 26, 24 string. This is the output. Both the strings will be concatenated to each other, side by side. Sir, I want 50, sir. String 24, string this one. I want the 50. First convert this one to this int. Convert this one to int. Then 26 plus 24, 50. If this 50 cannot be concatenated, means this 50 you convert as a string. Output you have to convert as a string, not the original one. Overall output you have to convert. Is the points are clear, guys, for everyone? That's it. If anyone has any questions, you can ask. And few students, they are asking me multiple times the same question, that your morning batch. Okay, now present 9 AM batch I am having, which is AI is going on. Okay, AI we have completed 50%, remaining 50% of the AI has to be completed. Next 10:30 batch, which was started recently only, and data analytics. So 9 AM batch, when my AI part is completed, I am going to get the new 9 AM batch. Till that I will not get the 9 AM. And what about the 7:30 AM, sir? This I will never sell it. In my case, I will never sell it. If you are expecting any 7:30 AM batch in the future also, don't expect from me. It will be never. Reason behind that is multiple problems are there with 7:30 AM. What is that problem is? Common problem. None of the student will wake up at 7:30. First question, first problem. Most of the students, why to say none? Not none, sorry, it is not none. Some students will wake, so I'm not, it is not none. Most of the students will not wake up. Point number 2, you will not have the bus facility, metro facility or some other facilities, and it is difficult to be reaching by 7:30 from student point of view. Third, then this most important point is there. They'll sit in the class and they'll sleep. That is worst out of all of them. Okay, while sleeping they'll enter into the class now. Morning suddenly online students, suddenly they'll open the laptop and mobile phones and they'll try to listen. In the sleeping mode they'll listen. They'll not understand the concepts. At the end, they'll not get the jobs. Why to unnecessarily waste the time and money? Anyways, you are not going to get the job. Why to waste? So that is the reason I will never select the 7:30 a.m. batch. And why I will prefer with respect to 7:30 p.m. because before entering to the class, we can prepare. So now just give a try, guys. 6 p.m. you try to reach to Naresh IT. 6 p.m. itself you reach the Naresh IT campus. Offline students. Online students, for them online or any time is same. There will be no difference. Particularly offline students. Reach by 6 p.m. itself to Naresh IT campus and sit in the go to the third floor. And before entering to the class at 7:30, for 1.5 hours you practice and do the revision and sit in the class and see the difference. Just give a try on Monday. One time just before entering the class, if you prepare the previous classes, how much clearly you will understand the next topic, you will only understand. Clarity will be very, very high once we revise the previous topic before entering to the class. This facility is not there in the morning 7:30. Entering to class only is high. For that, before preparing is highly impossible, and that too lab also will not be open. So 7:30 is having multiple advantages. Not only 7:30, evening 6 or whatever it is. Except morning 7:30, everything are good only. From me, for me. Everything is for me. I'm saying only for me. Conditions apply. I'm not saying for others. Only for me. And all the things what I'm explaining only from my point of view. Okay. So from my point of view, if I'm the student, I have to go to the class miss. I'll never select the 7:30 because one, obviously by night 2 o'clock when we sleep, we'll not wake up by 7:30. That is not possible. Generally, we'll sleep at after 12 only. Everyone knows this one, common. And the second one is in terms of I want to prepare before entering the class every time, which is not possible for me for 7:30 a.m. So that is the reason. So in the future also, you can expect only 9 a.m. batch. If anyone is waiting for the morning batch, you are going to get 9 a.m. in the future. When missed, maybe within 1 month of time. Present ongoing AI batch is 9 a.m. batch AI classes are going on. Once it is completed, then new batch will be scheduled. Now, if I tell you the date now itself, for example, 20th, 9 a.m. will start. Assume I have told the date now itself. Now, by 19th, I have not completed the syllabus. Now, what I have to do? For the students, I have to say, remaining topics are not that much of important that you can prepare on your own. I will share the notes for you. You only prepare. Suddenly, I have to do some kind of drama. In my body, Kamal Hassan has to enter. Simply, I have to ignore the topics. This is not important. That is not important. They are important only. I am not having the time. That is actual. So I can't play the drama like that. So whatever the present ongoing batch is there, if it is completed only, I will take the new batch. Whatever the time it takes. First, it has to be completed clearly and all the doubts of the students has to be cleared. And if they are okay and the entire syllabus copy, whatever I have mentioned in the starting in the class, everything is correctly 100% was completed, then only I will go to the new batch. That is my style. Because some students are asking multiple times about the new morning batch, particularly online students. Is the points are clear for everyone? Done. If you are having any questions, you can ask. And last point, only for online students. From Monday onwards, please join online classes by using the link. We are going to share one link for you. So online students, from Monday onwards, you have to follow this procedure. First, you have to open the classes.nareshit.in. Classes.nareshit. Okay, .com. So first you have to click on this classes.nareshit. Here you are going to enter the student login. Here you have to enter your mail ID and password. And after entering the mail ID and password, click on the login. So you are going to receive, you will receive your passport, you will receive passport on Monday morning. And from Monday evening, you are going to follow this pattern. Monday morning, you are going to receive the passport, and whatever the registered mail ID, and using that, you are going to answer this. You are going to enter. Right, guys? Is the points are clear? Online students, and I am going to share you this PDF also. Just you can enter. Just if you can go through step by step. If you are missing somewhere also, you can go through. Done. Yeah. Whoever the students are not having the questions, you can leave. And who are having the questions, stay back and ask your questions. Notes uploaded in Drive. Already uploaded. Notes already uploaded. Today's class also already uploaded in Google Drive. అదే ప్రాబ్లం కదమ్మా. ఏదన్నా మీకు రీజన్ పర్టికులర్ రీజన్ ఉంటే మీరు ఒకసారి అడ్మిన్కి ఆ మాట చెప్పారనుకోండి, సార్ ఇది రీజను అందుకోసం మారాలనుకుంటున్నా అంటే మీకు ఇచ్చేస్తారు. అదేం ప్రాబ్లం కాదు. యా నెక్స్ట్ yeah, please students who are having the questions, you can ask now. Sir, software you will use in AI and ML will support with the Mac. Yes, 100% it will support. Multiple students are using Mac only. Mustafa, that is not a problem. You can have with the Mac in the future also. Right? Done. How to access the recorded videos? Just contact the admin. They are going to share you the recorded videos, and in the further you will receive it to your mail. As of now, what are the recorded videos are there? You are going to get the recorded videos at free of cost, and I am going to share it to you tomorrow morning, all the previous class recordings. Okay, till today you will get it free of cost. From Monday onwards, whoever the student has paid for the recordings, they will get that one to their mail. Google Drive. Contact the admin. Go to the admin and say that, sir, I want to join in the Google Classroom. Every day I will upload. Whatever the notes was completed, immediately I will upload that one. Already uploaded. You are asking recorded videos. Previous class recorded videos. Previous class recorded videos will be uploaded free of cost tomorrow in the WhatsApp group. And from Monday onwards, whoever has paid for the videos, they'll receive to their mails. You have paid for the videos separately. You will receive for your mail. Automatically you will receive. Done. Yes, Deepu, how to get the Drive access? Yeah, first you have to join in the Google Classroom. First you have to join in the Google Classroom. Once you have joined in the Google Classroom, you can have. So, sir, whatever the tool company is using, we are going to learn that even if it is a paid tool. Is it? Yes, exactly. All the tools we are going to learn. For real life, as to be as a data scientist, whatever is required, everything we have to learn. Then only we'll get the jobs. Then only the importance of course will be there. If there is no jobs, what is the why we have to do all these things for 4.5 months? Waste of time. Right? Done. Next question, sir. After course over till we get the job, how you will support? See, what are the questions you are having? That type of what are the lab support or what are the doubts you are having? Lab support will be there. Means to solve your doubts. That is not a problem. Naina, is your question is clear? Kali. Sir, do you want to take a Google Classroom app? Open it from the link. Yes, guys, everyone. Okay, everyone. Just first, once you have registered for the course and once you have received the Google Classroom invitation, okay, just click on the in your mail. You will receive one Google Classroom invitation like this. Where is the Google Classroom invitation? Yeah, you are going to get an invitation like this. Here you have to click on the accept invite, and once you click on the accept invite, one more time it will ask to join. One more time you have to click. 2 times you have to click. Once you have joined in the classroom, okay, once you have joined, so you are going to have something like this. Okay, you will have the front screen like this. In this screen, just scroll down till the last. Here you will find with respect to notes, drive link called as notes. Within the stream. Next time onwards, once you have joined, next time onwards, directly here you can click on the Google Classroom only. Directly you can click on this, and once you click on this, directly you can see what are the classroom you have enrolled for that particular classroom. Within the stream, just you have to scroll down and you can see down what are the Google Classroom access will be there. Right? Done, guys? Is the point is clear? Sir, I am joining from the US number and not able to join from the website ID. Could you please help for Monday's link? Yeah, please contact the admin. Related to that, you have to contact only the admin. I'm not having the number. I'm not having the link like that. You have to contact only the Naresh IT admin. What are the admin number you are having now? Just you can connect with them. They are going to share you the link. Okay. Next, Naina. When you give the reference for the interview, see, not only for you, for everyone, it is common. Placement assistance will be given in such a way, wherever there is an opportunity, we'll send something like this and you are going to apply for that. So for example, in this company there is an opening, you are going to send. In this company there is an opening, you are going to send. Wherever there is an openings, I'm going to share the posts. Wherever the job notifications, see, these are all the job notifications for the previous batch. And wherever there is a jobs, I'll post that one and you can apply for those. Naina, is your question is clear? Next question. Sir, if we assign A is equal to 10, then A is equal to 20, then it is going to store the latest value. It is going to store the latest value. Kumar. String 26 minus string 24. Way it is not possible. Please explain it again, Divya. Two strings cannot be minus. Two strings can be concatenated. Concatenated, for that symbol is plus symbol is available. Generally, can you minus SRK minus, for example, if you are taking something like this, okay, some name, like Shivrama Krishna. This is a string. Shivaram Krishna minus Naresh. Can you do like this? From this, can you subtract Naresh? Strings can be not only this one, no two strings can be done subtraction or nothing, or division or anything. So you are going to add that one. Two strings are added. That string addition is called as concatenation. In Python, that concept is called as concatenation. Right? Naina, again, I am going to use the MySQL here. Almost everything are same. There is no difference. Almost everything are same. Slightly minute syntax different. Okay. Done. Next. Sir, how we can get the multiple values to multiple variables using the input function in a single line? That one we are going to see in the tomorrow's class. I mean Monday. Fazil. We'll discuss. That is one of the most important point. We'll discuss. Right? That is Monday's class. Okay. Fazil, I can tell you the answer now itself. The thing is why I'm saying Monday's class, because multiple students also will be there. I have to explain the same thing now. That is the reason. Yeah. Done. It's clear, right? Done. Good. Next, sir, can you share me day-wise content for 5 months? Yes, sure. Kaushik, you are going to get the day-wise content once you join in the Google Classroom. There you can receive the day-wise content. We are not going to share the day-wise content to the outsiders, only to the my students. Once you join in the course, you'll receive the day-wise content. Right? Next, Jitin. Sir, I have received some kind of workshop link for tomorrow. Jitin, are you there first? Before answering your question. Okay. You have received something workshop related to tomorrow, and it is related to new batch enrollment or generic session to explore. That is, I don't know exactly. To be more precise, I don't know exactly. That is completely your interest. Okay. Just once you attend, if it is general miss, okay. If they are trying to ask for the new batch enrollment miss, just ignore. That is your choice. Next, sir, as we know, the company not give the intention to fresher after this course if we are fresher or experienced. Yes, good question. Actually, Mustafa, this question we have answered earlier in the previous section. I think that class you have missed it. Anyways, it is not a problem. Now the point is very simple. Mustafa, now tell me, you are an experienced person, okay? And you are working in a company, assume. Now, in your company, some person you are going to hire who is a fresher, okay? He has just completed the BTech or something, and through he wants to get a job opportunity, and he has applied for your company, and you have selected him, and you have considered under you, assume. Now while working, okay, you are working with him, and while working, for every minute question, he is disturbing you. Sir, this is the problem, sir. Sir, this is the problem, sir. Sir, this is the problem. Now, what you are going to do? Mustafa. If this is the case, what you are going to do? Right? Now, same fresher. Let's try with the case 2. First example completed. You have told the answer as, I will remove him. Because he is disturbing, I will not complete my work. Simply, I will remove him. Done. Perfect. Now, case number 2. Same fresher. One more time. But he is not disturbing you. Without disturbing, he is doing continuously the work. He is completing the work. What are the tasks you have given? He only working on his own. He only doing everything. And finally, he is submitting you. And he is working for less salary. Same thing, you have to hire for experienced person means you have to give more salary. But freshers will come for less salary. Now, what you are going to do in this case? Is the point is clear for you now? So, in the IT industry also, whoever the persons come for the interview, first will check his knowledge. And based on the knowledge, we'll conclude that whether this person is going to disturb me or he'll do that one. If I hire this person, he is going to disturb me means why I have to hire and why I have to get disturbance. If this person is having the capability he can do on his own only means I will give the first priority for him because he will come at the low salary. Freshers will be selected first. Is the point is clear? Why the freshers will get rejected in the companies? If you can prove you are having the subject by showing your projects, by showing the Microsoft certification, by showing something you have done, then if they are having the confidence that this person can do, means always the first priority given to the freshers only, because the reason behind that is they will come for the low salary. That is the reason. Is the point is clear, Mustafa? Sir, but can be seen when they give the opportunity only, but recruitment is now a day only for experience. Again, you are thinking that for out of 100, most of the people freshers miss, they'll think, see, for example, in this class, some students are registering for this course, assume. Every day they'll come. According to you, how many of them will work every day sincerely? How many of them will sit and they'll go simply? According to you? Simply they'll listen the class and they'll close the notes, and next day again they'll come to the class, again they'll open the notes in front of me only. How many students will be like this? How many students will sincerely practice? Now, if you're not able to sincerely practice, why you're joining unnecessarily the course? Why to time waste? Why you're time wasting? It is not a problem for me, for you only. Unnecessarily, it is time waste for you only. For simple reason, sitting in the class and listening to this, you don't need to pay that much of money. Waste of time. Now the point is very simple, Mustafa. To your question, directly coming to your answer, for your question, straight answer. Whoever the freshers are having in the resume, very good skill set, 100% they'll get shortlisted and they'll get the jobs. Multiple people are there in my career who has got the multiple jobs. You have seen the examples only with the people who are having the experience, they are only getting. I have seen the examples, freshers who are getting the jobs. That is your experience, what you have observed outside. This is my experience, what I have observed outside. I have seen multiple people, freshers who got selected in the companies. Right? Naina, SQL server batch starting on Monday 11 a.m. in Naresh IT. It is okay to join to get a good grip. This is only for 2. That is your choice. Naina, for my course, no prerequisites, no additional things are required. First, concentrate on my course. For my students, I will say only this. Additional things of your choice. Additional whatever the course, that is your choice. If you are having enough amount of time to focus on 3-4 subjects or 2 subjects, that is your choice. My choice is always focus on one subject at a time. Perfectly. Learn any one subject also, perfectly learn. Okay? Is the point is clear? Naina, still any questions for you? Sir, one request, sir. Please share the topic wise. How many weeks per topic, like Python, SQL, Power BI, and please tell me now. Okay, Python and SQL and Power BI. 3 combination is going to be first 70 hours. Python is going to be 36 hours. Python 36 hours. Okay, 36 hours. Daily 1.5 hour means 24 days, right? 24 into 1.5 hour, 36. 36 hours. Statistics will be close to 10 hours. SQL 12 hours. Power BI 12 hours. Overall, it is going to be 70 hours. right? And machine learning is going to be for 40 hours, artificial intelligence for 40 hours. Done. If I say in the hours, just divide by 1.5. You will get in your days. I think division. 40, 40, 40, 40. Machine learning 40, artificial intelligence 40, 40. That is also 40. Overall 150 hours. Okay. Done. Yeah, Deepali. Monday's class is 7:30. Yes, 7:30 only. Same time. Every day it is same. Every day it is same. Right? Done. Still, any questions? Done. Thank you. Thank you all. Bye. We'll continue on the Monday.